Run it back.
Hi, this is teacher Kabada. This is a new lesson. One day to speak English like a native speakers. Last time we discussed on the grammatical voices, which is active voice and passive voice. We have when do we use active voice and when do we use passive voice, and some of the basic rules of this active voice and passive voice. We have already discussed these parts. This is today's lesson. How can someone be a fluent speaker just like a native speakers? What are some of the techniques, the strategies that everyone is going to employ to be a fluent speaker? Let's come to start here. One is use every object around you in English, which means that the place you live, the place you work, and the place you enjoy, you have to just describe, explain about the objectives, the things that you use, that you use or you employ in English normally. If I'm a teacher and I'm working in colleges or universities and high schools, I can describe the objects that I use in my classroom, in my teaching room, in my just laboratory room in English. So I can just develop or improve my speaking. For instance, this is a whiteboard. It is rectangular. It is white. It is 5 centimeter with 20 centimeter width and length. The class has 24 windows. It is painted in gray. There are 24 chairs. I have a computer, and we can just use or describe the objectives which are found in my classroom in English. So I simply improve my speaking. If I am a garage worker, I can describe or just name the name of the objectives which I use in my garage. So this is my instrument I want to measure for the car's battery. So battery, carburetor, pedal, wheel, I can just use the parts of the car in English. Another way. If I am an accountant in my office, so this is my computer. There is a mouse, there is a keyboard, so I can just write something and I can print it, so I can describe the objectives and the use of the objects on this way. And the other, maybe, if I am a police officer, I always use a stick. I always just protect criminals from other things. I always just work outside. So what I just use the kind of object since I'm a policeman. This example shows that I can just use the objectives in English. I simply improve my communication, my English proficiency. So whatever you work, wherever you live, wherever you enjoy, whatever you do, we use the English one. So we can just improve our English, which is the one technique. So we can just use this technique one. The other, practice the different phrases in English. The more you practice, the better you improve. The more you practice, the better you'll be a native speaker. So what are the verb phrases here? Or the kinds of verb phrases here? We have many phrases. So what do the phrases meaning mean? We have just used different strategies to define the meaning of that phrase. So practicing, defining the meaning of that phrase may give you or expand my vocabulary knowledge. So this is also another second strategy. The third one, everyone can create his or her own situation in me. Very important part. Yes, let me just one situation here. Assume I'm in a clinic. I meet my friend in a clinic. So first I greet my friend. What happened with you? Yes, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I feel a headache. When did it start? Yesterday start. Did you go to hospital? No, this is my first time to come to hospital. Did the doctor give you some treatment? Yeah, I'm going to take a treatment in hospital, in clinics. So this is one situation. Another second situation, yeah, I'm an English teacher here. So I'm the first teacher to enter to my class. First, I greet my students. Hi, good morning, how are you? I'm Mr. Kabada, I'm your new English teacher. Please, it is your turn to introduce yourself. Then I can invite my students to introduce. This is another situation. Another, maybe I'm the director of the school. One of the students' parents may come to my office to visit about his or her students' learning. Yes, nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Kabada. Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Thomas. Just have a seat, please. Yeah, may I help you, please? Yes, I have a student who is in grade 6, so I want to check about his learning performance. Yeah, yes, right. You can just do this. Another situation, I may just park my car somewhere in the garage. So my situation is converted from director to garage. So here is my car, please. I'm going to discuss with mechanic. So here is my car. So my car has a problem, and the wheel is already not functional. So may you check it, my car, please? This is another one, please. Another situation. And I may be sometimes in the football field to watch for two football teams. Yeah. Yeah, you look at the two football teams here. Both groups, two teams are wonderful. Look, the first one, yes. Yeah, those are nice. This group has better than that group, so you can just talk on this way, please. Anyway, you have to just create your own different contexts and practice your English, because the different contexts invite you to use different language expressions, different vocabularies, different verb phrases, and different whatever it is. So this is also one mechanism to become a fluent speaker, just like a native. The other very important part is watching TV or movies or listening English news. That's very important, yeah. When I listen to just films, what is the theme of the theme? What is the moral lesson of the theme that I'm watching? Who are the characters of the film? Can I describe the characters? The character's physical appearance? The character's personality? What is the setting? What is the plot? What is the conflict? Who are the characters? Who are the major characters? I can just simply ask this kind of question in English myself. So what do I understand from this movie? Can I interpret this movie with my own experience, with my life experience? Can I describe the character's personality, which brings to my personality? I can just use different language expression, different vocabulary to describe the characters as well as to describe my personality, my physical appearance. This needs a kind of language, so I can improve this language, watching TV, watching movie, and listening news, especially for listening CNN, listening BBC English, listening English broadcasting. So this helps me very fantastic ways of improving my English language. The other, use daily routines in English. Absolutely. What are my daily routines? Beginning from early in the morning until 12 night. So I can just always describe or use my daily routines in English, not in Amharic. No need to translate in my mother tongue. Yeah. What do I do in the morning? What do I do at 4? What do I do at 6? What do I do in the afternoon? What do I do in the evening? I can just simply use this expression in English. If I always use my daily routines in English, I'll be a fluent speaker, that's sure. Yeah. Well, let me give you one example here. Today, I get up at 2:30, then I ate my breakfast, I went to my workplace, and I prepare my lesson, and I'm going to start teaching or giving a test to my students. Then at 6:30, I'll come back to my home at my lunch, and then I'll go to school in the afternoon. And at 10 o'clock, I'll visit to my families in the piazza and something like that. These are my daily routines. So if someone does in such a way, he or she can improve her language or his language with confidence. The other very important, use English materials. Use English. Whatever kind of English material. Maybe newspapers, magazines, brochures, and pamphlets, whatever it is. Things or written materials which are written in English. No need to translate it means. So we cannot just use or practice reading a translation material because there is our intervention of first language or mother tongue may interrupt for your improving your language. So we have better use that is English materials, English authentic materials. So these are very much helpful to improve our language skills. Very important. And the other very important, give response in English. Whenever we meet a person, maybe there is a communication. So for that communication, we always use for English response. No need to intervention of the mother tongue. Let's say come here. Morning, just morning. Can you pass your book, please? Yes, it is. But you will bring after using 1 hour. What? Response. Do you have timber? Yes, I have timber. Here it is, please. You will bring on tomorrow. Maybe just, have you heard the news yesterday? Have you heard the news? Yes, I have heard. Did you hear that my friend was sick? No, I didn't hear that. What is the problem? He was sick. He was in hospital for an operation. Sorry, we'll visit in the afternoon. Maybe, did you give the exam? No, I didn't give the exam. Have you visited your parents? No, I haven't visited because I was busy last time. And are you shopping? Yes. Are you ready to go shopping? Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. We are shopping. These responses improve my language skill. So whatever you communicate, whatever you meet a person in any context, your response should focus on English. This is the first and best approaches of improving your language. If you always use in such a way, it doesn't take to become a fluent speaker one day. Even a 30 minutes is enough to improve. 1 hour is enough to improve your language skills. The other very important matter, study phrases in English. Study phrases in English. Phrases, there are many phrases, maybe phrases which describe place, which describe time, which describe position, which describe direction, which describe something. So you can just practice that kind of phrase in English. No need to use that in Amharic. Maybe things which are difficult beyond our ability, we sometimes use translate it. Otherwise, most of the time, we do not translate these phrases in Amharic. So this is also another approach that everyone can practice, that everyone can use it and become fluent speaker. The other one is, don't use a dictionary. We practice using a mini dictionary in our pocket when we enter to the class, when we read magazines or newspapers, when I want to just do something, when I want to write, I want to translate. This is our practice, but it's a bad practice actually, It's a bad practice. So don't practice a dictionary. I have already just presented about key strategies to remember vocabulary, strategies to build vocabulary in the last lesson. So we have to just use that strategy to build our vocabulary. No need to practice this dictionary using in our pocket, using in my bag. So this is intervention of mother tongue. So whatever any difficulty may happen, we have to just struggle, make or use or exploit our mind to translate that English in English. No need to just find out or searching any dictionary from any bookstores from on my shelf. So this is also the last approaches of becoming or improving our communicative skill. Anyway, all these strategies are key to become a fluent speaker, just like a native. If we just use this strategy, why don't we are better speakers than the native speakers? So, use this and practice this strategy. I hope we will improve our English, will be competent enough whatever we go, whatever we do. This is about today's lesson. Thank you very much. But don't forget to give comments and also to subscribe and like my channel. The next lesson will be communicative skills, which is talking about health or injuries, or talking about in hospital, talking in in taxi or bus station, what are some of the common expression, the common characteristics, the common situation that we use to talk about this? Thank you for watching my YouTube channel.